Hello students, my name is Subhash Sharma and today I will explain about lab setup and materials required for plant tissue culture. First of all, what is plant tissue culture? In simple terms, plant tissue culture can be defined as in vitro propagation of the plants under suitable environmental conditions using suitable culture media. For this reason, we use the total potential properties of the meristematic cells of the plants. That is, the every cell of the plant has a capability to generate a complete plant. This is called totopotency. This property is used in the plant tissue culture method. By this method, we can conserve the endangered plant species, especially the medicinal plant. Due to overexploitation, these species have reached to the level of the extinction, so that we can conserve them by the plant tissue culture method. In this method, we can generate multiple copies of a plant using single plant cell or plant tissue. So, first of all, every experiment needs a lab setup. So, I will explain you about the lab setup of the plant tissue culture. Every plant tissue culture lab needs 5 basic areas. First of all, a chemical storage area for storage of different chemicals used in the plant tissue culture. And second is washing area for washing of the glasswares. And third is media preparation area where the media will be prepared to grow the plants. And fourth is a transfer area where we will transfer the explant into the media. It needs a sterile area. And fifth is the culture room where the actual culture procedure is done. In this culture area, the explant will grow. I will show you all these 5 areas of our lab. This is chemical storage area of our lab. Here all the chemicals required for plant tissue culture are stored. Every chemical should be properly labeled so that there will be no confusion. You will know about all these chemicals in the next video when we will prepare the media. For washing of glassware, we need large sinks and sufficient amount of the water supply. The sinks should tolerate the acid and base flow and different chemical flow, so that all these chemicals will be used in the media. And also there should be a autoclave for the discard of the media. Next is the media preparation area. For media preparation, we need a electronic balance for measurement of the chemicals. This is a balance. Measurement of pH meter. Every media should have a proper pH. So this can be maintained by use of pH meter. An autoclave for sterilization of media. This is autoclave. It is used for sterilization of media. It is based on principle of steam under pressure. For autoclaving, there should be 121 degree Celsius temperature and 15 atmosphere psi pressure for 15 minutes. Then the media will be properly sterilized. Sterilization temperature is varied for some of the media, which can be 105 degrees Celsius. Sometimes that will be autoclaved for 30 minutes. Of the media, some media cannot be directly autoclaved. They need to be boiled on the hot plate. A transfer area needs a LAF, laminar air flow. This provides the aseptic condition for any activities. All the activities which require sterile area, like transfer of the explant to the media, will be done inside the LAF. Here the explants are cultured so that they will turn into the callus and grow into shootlets later on. This requires a controlled environment. For growth of the every explant, we need a controlled environment, especially the temperature and light intensity and light duration, so that temperature will be 23 to 25 degrees Celsius, which is maintained by your use of AC or any other air control unit. And for light duration, we are using photoperiod controller, which will provide 16-hour light duration and 8-hour dark duration for our growing explants. The light duration and the temperature may vary according to the requirement of the plants. So I have shown you the lab setup for the plant tissue culture lab. Now I will explain you some basic material required for the plant tissue culture. This is scissor and this is scalpel. This is blade, surgical blade, sterile surgical blade should be used. All these materials are used for cutting of the explant. This is forceps and this is brush. This is dropper, this is micropipette, this is Petri plate, this is explant. Explant can be any meristematic tissue like a juvenile leaf, fresh juvenile leaf, or any apical bud which arises from the apex of the shootlets, or any axillary buds which arise from the axils of the leaf. All these parts of plant can be used as explant because they have meristematic cells which can give rise to complete plants. And a blotting paper, tissue roll, 250 ml capped bottles, and scale for measurement of growth of the explant. So this is all for now. Thank you.